50 Cent, when he says he's owed money, he has no problem calling people out online. He did it a couple of weeks ago with one of his producers on Power and ended up getting the money.
Why is he loaning so much money to people then?
That is a good question. Now, his latest target is a guy who was one of his co-stars on Power, Rotimi, who is actually has a very successful music career going right now, and really is just trying to. He's out there trying to promote his new album, which happens to be #1 on the R&B charts right now. But now he's faced with basically a threat from 50 Cent, who says,
"Pay up $300,000."
$300,000 right now.
Oh.
Now, Snoop got involved in this, and we're going to find out why Snoop got involved. But joining us right now to talk about the alleged debt is Rotimi himself. Ro, what's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, welcome back, man. Good to see you again. But
okay,
I wish you were under better circumstances.
So I want to ask it this way: do you owe 50 Cent $300,000?
So let me explain the whole situation.
Oh, that's not enough.
No. So basically, no. When you're signed to someone as an artist, they give you a budget.
Right.
They give you a budget to promote the records, make sure everything is good with the records, and market it so it gets the best value for the bang for their buck. 50 believed in me in 2014, gave me a deal under his project, under his G-Man. So at this point, we didn't agree on the single Love Rhythm. I felt like it was the one. He felt like I should have gone with another record. So I asked him, can I get out of my deal? And he said, yes, I'm not going to hold you back, but there's business. So what there is, I paid an upfront sum, and everything else will be through mechanical sales of royalty and everything.
So wait a minute, so can I stop you? So are you saying that he'll get paid, but he only gets paid as the royalties come in over time?
As royalties come in over time, but 50's crazy. 50 has a very weird way of expressing himself, and I feel like yesterday he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, because we literally had this conversation about what we were going to do. But I feel like because the record is #1 on iTunes charts, and because
so all of a sudden he's thinking, oh, the royalties must be there.
But he's like, yo, but I also just bought a house straight cash in you know, with no mortgage. So he's seeing that I have the money. So he's basically saying, give me all the money that you owe me now.
I once loaned somebody some money, and it was a mistake, too, because it was a long time ago because it was an employee. And they went on a vacation to Hawaii, and they never paid me back. I got to tell you, it really pissed me off.
So, wait, so you understand where 50?
I totally do.
But the money is coming back. We agreed that the money comes through sales.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Bro, isn't this kind of weird? Like, I mean, in essence, you're signed to his label.
Yeah, so
and it's like your boss is calling you out saying, give me money, but isn't everybody doing well here? If your album's #1, you'd think 50 would be happy.
No, and the thing is, I don't think it's coming from a jealous place. He actually called it and said, yo, if once you go independent, this record, Walk With Me, is going to do wonderful. He called it, but he was saying that, yo, if you have the money, just pay up front. And he has a weird way of expressing himself.
Actually, I think I know what's going on here. So you leave, you go independent. Is he having, not buyer's remorse, I guess seller's remorse? He let you out of your deal, but then the record goes #1. He's like, damn it, if I had kept him, we could have had that together.
Because he still gets the money. He still gets paid off. He still gets paid off his percentage of it. So I don't think that's it. He wants me, again, this is my brother, man. So he wants me to do well. It's just the way he handles situations is unorthodox. And, you know, I think he was just in a bad mood yesterday. I don't know what it was. I was just confused on like, yo, we talked about this. But again, we talked about it today. And instead of waiting for royalties, because it is my brother, instead of waiting for royalties, and I am able to pay, you know, I gave him $100,000 so we can just be cool.
Really? Well, you paid him $100,000 today?
Yeah.
Is he happy with that?
He's getting that money anyway.
Is he happy? Is he going to be happy with the $100,000 for now and then get the rest in the royalties?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Huh. So then Snoop, I don't know if you saw this video that Snoop posted. He kind of stepped up for you, sort of.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg, he's my uncle, man, so he's always going to look out for me, whether, you know, he's serious or not. But he's a big believer in my music, man, and so being that it's doing well, I feel like, you know, he knows what my my trajectory. So he wants to make sure.
I will say, Ro, good for you that you figured out a way of managing it by paying him something and then getting him to agree that the other stuff comes in as the royalties come in. That was smart.
Good negotiating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because again, whenever you have an artist, you put in money. You know, when they believe in you with a label, they put you money. So, and he let me out of my deal early because we didn't agree on the single.
No, it's smart.
Yeah.
The album "Walk with Me"
number one.
Is number one. That's the other thing here is just congratulations. This is a great time for you. Other than
hey, Ro, we got to go, but just one. Can I make one little piece of advice? Don't invite 50 to the house that you just bought with cash and let him walk around. Don't let him do that.
Do not let him do that.
Don't let him walk around the house.
Because he'll post all kinds of videos.
I got you.
Okay.
Hey, congrats on the album, man.
Really.
And I'm glad you worked things out with 50.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Okay, we are taking a break.
There's big news we just made there, right?
We actually did. They solved it.
Indeed.